what is?
Nah, man. Gordon's
what
lit,
is-
bro. Exciting young player. That is lit, bro. That's lit. I can't lie. I'm jealous, man. I also need to get involved in that one.
You're an arsehole. For 70 million.
Nah, that's lit, man. You can't put a price on quality, can you? Like, he's got many years in front of him and that. It's crazy.
Nah, you're a scumbag. Bro, Matisse, like, honestly, what positions, bro, do you think that you man should be strengthening, bro? If you do get Aubameyang, that's one striker, so that means it would be Aubameyang and Kai Havertz. Is Broya still at the club?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so you'd have 3 strikers. Like, you got Sterling in, but you can't rely on Pulisic fitness. Ziyech will go to replace Anthony at Ajax. Who will you replace Ziyech with? Is that who Gordon's replacing, or
It feels like it, but he's nothing like Ziyech, is he?
There, man. He's still there.
I don't know what's going on, if I'm being completely honest. I have no idea what the plan is because I can't make sense of these players. The first batch, the Cucurellas, the Koulibalys, the Sterlings, I could make sense of what we was trying to do. But Gordon, Aubameyang, is Aubameyang going to play off the left with Sterling on the right? Is he going to play up front? If he's going to play through the middle, where's the passer behind him? Where's the person that's going to find him consistently? Or are we just going to spam crosses? Rance is smiling because he knows it's mad.
You know why I'm laughing, Matisse? You know why I'm laughing?
I don't know. I really don't get it.
Like, the reason why I'm laughing is because, bro, we lost our first 2 games of the season and you didn't. And when we lost our first 2 games of the season, I was so calm and everyone was getting on to me. And now, lo and behold, after this amazing performance against Spurs that Chelsea put in and they couldn't get over the line, now Matisse sounds deflated. He sounds like how them man thought I was going to sound after losing 2 games when I was fine. So it's like Matisse is doing what I should have been doing. And I'm doing what Matisse should have been doing, bro. Like that. And I think they're still above us in the table and I'm still laughing at him. It's crazy.
Form is it's a marathon, man. It's a marathon. It's calm.
It is, and it's going to be tight, but I want to see good football, man. And the more I see the Aubameyang and the Gordon, I'm just thinking, bro, there's a ceiling to the level of football I'm going to see this season with these players coming in, man. And it's tough. I said the one thing I want to see this season, because I know it's going to be top 4 battle again. I know it's going to be at best 3rd, and we just finished 3rd. I said, please, can we see at least better football? And then I'm seeing like Aubameyang, and I'm seeing Gordon, and I'm like, fam.
Both better than Hudson a day.
I'm like, fam, where's the good football really coming from with these guys? Really? Where's it? Where's the flavor coming from?
You couldn't want flavor, bro.
Racist dons can't cook, bro. You know this, bro.
Shut up.
Come on, boy. Man, a racist. You don't know about spices and that, man.
Nah, bro. Man, what heavy metal, fam?
Literally,
you know the ones
man.
there, man.
Chelsea. You don't want the top blue sort of stuff that I fucking own Summer Stamford Bridge. I want my Gallagher in midfield. That's what they want, bro.
That's what they want, bro. It's true. That's what they want, bro.
I feel Matisse, but you're just one of the minorities, man.
They want Gallagher. They want Gallagher amount, bro, for the quarter.
A lot of fans just live in La La Land, man.
Nah, it's mad, bro. Matisse is dejected, bro. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna turn on the IC3 goalie as well.
Yeah, he's done out here. He's done
out here. If he makes one more mistake, fam, like that, he's gonna have to get.
You saw what happened when he played there.
He's gonna have to hire security. If he makes one more mistake, it's mad. Like, it's actually crazy, fam. Like, what's going on at the club right now? And the man are gonna have to get what? Is Kepa still at the club?
Yeah,
you're gonna have to bring him back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, Mendy's gonna be getting them death threats, blood. Because I know how them Chelsea man move. Like that. Man are gonna be posting ammunition and that to man's house.
Sudden, the Home Office gonna fuck up his thing.
It's funny though, because it's mad how things can change. We was linked with Rafinha. I was excited. We was linked with Dembele. I was excited.
Oh, bro, at the start of the window was mad for you.
Yeah,
bro,
do you see the level? And then people are saying to me, why can't you get excited for Gordon and Aubameyang? I said, because we were linked with Dembele and Rafinha and De Jong. And how am I meant to get excited for Gordon and Aubameyang? How? Do you not see the drop-off?
These men have had the opposite windows to us. We were linked with Arnautovic and Rabiot, and then we got Casemiro and Anthony.
How am I meant to get excited for these guys?
Oh, bro.
I can't force it. I haven't been doing transfer updates. I haven't. I'm not doing them. I'm not doing them. I'm done. Until they get announced, I'm not doing it. I used to do when we were linked with Rafinha, Dembele. I used to do updates every day because I couldn't wait to talk about how they would fit into the system. Dembele in that Mason Mount position right now in the front three, both footed, could go either way. Both flanks, Rafinha. Even if Rafinha was at right wing back, I knew he would move up to right wing and we would shuffle to a 4, things like that. Because Rafinha at right wing back is different to playing Aspilicueta at right wing back. It's not about the position. It's not about the formation or it's about who's actually playing in what position. You could play Rafinha at right wing back or you could play Aspilicueta. It's two completely different things. Gordon, is he even like really? Is he even excelling at Everton like that? Really?
Nah, he is, man. He gets it, man. Frank Lampard probably gave you a good talent
he's
ID,
doing
man.
all right. But
That man nearly got relegated last season, bro. And
this is not even like when Barkley burst onto the scene at Everton, when we took him. He's not even doing that for Everton. I was watching Barkley run past 3-4 man against Newcastle at St. James's and smash it in left foot top corner. And we paid 15 million back then for that. What's this?
Crazy.
Shit.
I don't know, bro.
All of his goals are deflected, bro. And he's young. So that means I have to have more patience for him, which is cool. But we don't have time. I don't think people understand what this top 4 battle is. It's war. And we've already been through it.
It's mad out here, bro. The streets
are mad out here. It's long. Like, we've already done 2 top 4 battles to the last day.
Mason Mount is elite.
No, please don't do this.
Man like Gideon Zalalem.
Focus on Minerals Mount and understand that his positional play is fucking elite. Johan Mount, bruv. Yeah, for a reason. Yeah, he's got down Minerals. He creates the pockets of spaces for his teammates. He gets into pockets of spaces. He scores the most fucking goals, creates the most assists, creates the most chances. He's the baller of the club. We don't lack creation. We lack a fucking Minerals general in midfield, and we ain't fucking got it right now.
Reece James is the
Rolls Royce, bro. It's the Rolls Royce.
Reece James is the best player from the academy.
We don't lack creativity.
No, he's not. In fact,
let's have it right, man. Let's have it actually. If you want to have it right, let's actually.
Shouting at
Reece James is Reece James is the best player in the academy. You know that. Reece James is the best player in the academy.
Let's have it right, Matisse, bro.
He's more complete.
I've spoken to people out of Common that have told me that Mason Mount is the most talented.
I'm not interested in that. I'm talking about.
I know the dry cleaners.
Yeah, that's their opinion. They probably
also let Declan Rice go. And now
they also let Declan Rice go. So is that the same problem? That let Declan Rice go at 14 years old.
Mason Mount will be the captain of Chelsea, and he's going to be the biggest legend at Chelsea Football Club.
I mean, he would be a captain for Chelsea. That's not this. That's
why is that? So chance creation is our biggest problem, right?
It's not our biggest problem.
It's one of our biggest problems.
It's not though.
We don't create enough chances, Johnny.
The problem is the midfield.
We're 4th last season for big chances created.
Lewis won't tell you it's the midfield.
I'm 3rd for goals.
I just said it's the midfield the whole stream.
All right. So you're telling me it's the whole midfield then?
Hey, Lewis, my guy.
We take Jorginho out. All right.
Oh yeah, because we're going to be so much more creative.
But none of them are creative, bruv. None of them.
That's what I've just said, and you're telling me
Jorginho's got no legs. At least Cover.
You are contradicting yourself, Johnny.
At least Kante and Cover got legs, mate, in recovery.
They've got legs. They don't even have working ligaments. They can't play 3 games without getting fucking injured.
Because they're fucking Minerals, bruv. They're getting all used up because they're so fucking elite.
Bring this guy on the show, man. This guy's needed, man.
Oh, Lewis is gone, bruv. Lewis can't take it.
Hey, Lewis left.
Hey, Lewis bust up.
Hey, Lewis left. Hey, what
Matisse, man.
Hey, Lewis left.
That's the first.
You fucked up trying to provide logic to that.
No, the reason why I went on there is because somebody DM'd me and they were like, "This guy is cussing you," and your tweet saying that you got an agenda against the manager. So I said, "Cool, send me the link." So I was in there and I went in there and I tried to talk some sense. I said, "Fine, let's have a debate." But you can't debate with people like him because he's biased and he likes to come. He likes to come across like as if he's proper Chelsea. He's got the fucking Minerals, bruv. Minerals is a cover-up word for who he rates and who he doesn't rate. Yeah. And then what's funny is that he won't criticize Jorginho, but then he feels like as if the team is restricted because of Jorginho. He says that Mount is super creative, but then Mount is better as an 8. So why is Mount better at 8 if he's perfect in the 10 and he's so creative?
Yeah.
Havertz, he has no criticism for because he's generational minerals Kai, who's Champions League winning goal, but then he's not scoring goals, he's not finishing his chances.
And Coke, man.
Bro, he's all over the shop, bro. It does what he's saying doesn't make any sense. And it goes on about these brown envelopes like he's Postman Pat with the cat and that. I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about half the time. But what I will say is that at the end of the day, these guys, they don't want to have conversations. They don't want to have critical thinking. They don't want to talk about and discuss different facets of the game. Exactly. All they want to do is say, listen, back the fucking manager. Anthony Gordon's got the fucking minerals, bruv. 78 million. Doesn't matter. Tommy Tuchel wants him. He gives a fuck, mate. And that's it. But then he changes the narrative, Rants, because when Tommy Tuchel wanted Lukaku, apparently now he doesn't want him. He doesn't want him. He only wants players that either work out, and then if he doesn't want them, it was the board that wanted Lukaku, not Tommy Tuchel, even though we all know Tommy Tuchel is signing on 100 million for Lukaku because no one's spending that much money on Lukaku and the manager's and not asking the manager. And then we see the clips of the manager talking about how Lukaku can do build-up play, how he's going to help us back to goal, all these things. But then, this is all just nonsense. It doesn't exist.
Doesn't work out.
It doesn't exist. And then this window, he's being fully backed on all these players that we're signing are his players. So
he's fully being backed. If you have no director of football, he's literally sitting down with the owner and literally saying yes and no, bro. Like this is the most.
Gordon, apparently Tuchel wants him. Tuchel's convinced about.
But bro, how anybody can, honest to God, how anybody can watch Reece James in his position and watch Mason Mount in his position, and even for a second argue who's the more complete is absolutely absurd.
Well, but we know why the man there are saying things.
Man called him Johan Mount, bro. What?
See, he's the sort of dog that gets Mount hated on.
But you know what's so funny is that I'm pretty sure Mason Mount's dad follows him. And I don't think even he would appreciate the pressure that he puts on his son. Because all of that online backlash is because of people like him overdoing it as well. Yeah, because when you put 100%. A player to those stupid expectations of he's going to be the biggest legend at the club. He's fucking Minerals Mount. He's Johan Cruyff. He can do everything. He's the biggest chance creator. If he's such a great chance creator, did you not watch Juan Mata at Chelsea? Did you not watch Kevin De Bruyne at Man City? Anyway, so if you put this amount of pressure and then he doesn't deliver because he's still developing and he actually has things in his game to improve like any normal person can see, then there comes the hate. Because why is Mason Mount not taking us through this game if he's so fucking Johan?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
Johan Cruyff, blood.
Mad. He's insane, bro. He's lost his mind. Some people.
They're the ones. If crazy, bro. Arguing with them sort of guys. If you're angry, you have to blame yourself because them man, they're not logical, bro. Like
100%.
But this is it, and that's why when people say to me, "Oh, would you sit down and debate X, Y, Z?" Bro, I'm not sitting down and debating anyone that I feel is an absolute tool like that. Because all that will end up happening is I end up losing the stream, and then people will be like, "Oh, Rants is rattled." Like, no, I'm not rattled.
Yeah, bro. Rattled. He won.
That's it. Like, I'm not rattled, bro. It's like if we was in the same room, I'd throw this chair at you, bro. Like, I'm not rattled.
Let me just shut off because I know you don't say common sense. So it's like,
because you're talking shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you think because you're talking louder than me that you won. Like, you didn't win, bro.
You lose every time.
Too many buzzwords. Like, just so many buzzwords that are just said to rile up a lot of people and get them excited, but there's no actual substance to it. There's no substance to what you're saying.
When you win, he must be the best fan ever, though. I can't lie.
He's a great. Honestly, I've met him in real life. He's a fantastic cheerleader. I must say that. Like he's going to be when we're winning, he's going to be brilliant. But obviously, there's no room for criticism whatsoever. There's absolutely no room for criticism for the gaffer. What I did find hilarious though is when I went through his tweets when Tuchel first joined, he wasn't a backer of Tuchel, and even at the game against Leeds, he said I can't understand why Gilmore's not playing. I said, if you back the gaffer, why are you even asking questions like that? Why do you even ask questions as to why Gilmore's not playing? It's none of your business. Back the gaffer. Gallagher's playing, yeah? And if you don't fucking like it, then you ain't got the minerals, as far as I'm concerned. You don't understand what you're talking about. You think Tuchel hasn't considered Gilmore already? You can't have an opinion. You can't have an opinion. So simple as that.
It's true. That's stupidity, innit? When I see stuff like that, it's disappointing, man.
Yeah, man, they're just week to week, man. There's no point, blood.
But that's it. And them man are just there just to shout, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them man are just there.
that is like that's not even pub conversation. I've had better debates in pubs. I can't lie.
Them man are not lovers of football, bro. They don't love the game because then if you love the game, you don't say things like that.
That's it, bro. Them man they love their team. They love their team, and they just want to say anything. You know what I mean? And it's embarrassing. He embarrassed himself there.
Yeah, man, they definitely missed the first half because they're in the pub too long. 100%.
Yeah, 100%, bro. They're in the toilet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the toilet with a packet. You know what I mean? So
moving for race.
That's just what it is, bruv. Them man are moving crazy, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Taking some minerals up the nose and that.
Literally.
You know, like that. So it just gets like that, bruv. He was moving a bit too excited. I can't even lie. Do you know what I mean? It was a basic conversation, bro. When you're
serious thing, bro.
When you were saying Johan, for Mason Mount, bruv, this is when I know, that nothing else that comes out of your mouth, is worth even taking seriously.
Literally.
I'll be completely honest. This is madness, bruv. I said, man's jaw swinging like Tarzan and that.
Literally, trust me.
You know what's so funny about these guys, right? Because they obviously see themselves as the best possible supporter because they're just so over the top and so they're so biased that they think that's a good thing. And I always have to sit there and say to them, do you think Mason thinks he's Cruyff? Do you think Mason's dad thinks he's Cruyff? Do you think Tuchel thinks he's Cruyff?
That's what
do you think his teammates think he's Cruyff?
Rationalize to the unrationable, bro.
All of these people that you're fanboying and fangirling and having no balance on and just spitting out rhetoric to put more pressure on them when they're not at that level. These people have more like they have more like self-awareness about their own talent than you do as a fan because you're just so in awe of them. If he had seen Mason Mount in real life, I have no doubt. Even as a 50-year-old man, he's fucking wetting himself and he's going absolutely mad, asking for a picture. The guy is 22 years old, 23 years old.
Mason Mount's Calvin
like, I'm not trying to be rude, but how do you stand and over fanboy somebody who's 25 years younger than you, 20 years younger than you? How do you do that? And think that's strange behavior. That's weird.
It's very strange.
He's younger than me.
Strange shit, man.
It's weird, bro.
Yeah, the whole thing is strange to me. I have not seen such nonsense. I can't lie.
There's a part 2. What happened in that, Matisse?
Bro, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Cause my man left the conversation, and rightly so. Because I'm not surprised Lewis was fed up, man. Because bro, that was dear man.
I should have left with him. I can't lie. I was actually I had other things to do.
Left my man to talk.
You lot did wrong, fam.
You should have left him to talk himself, bro. I just said, you know what, mate, you're enjoying talking to yourself. I'm let me not keep you.
You're right, bro. Trust, safe.
Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Let me not keep you, big man. No, like that. Man's on some foolishness. So, but you just got to leave man do that nonsense, innit? The bottom line is, Chelsea have... What's the last day of the window? Is it the 1st of September?
Like just over a week or something, innit?
So what does that mean? Is that 6 days, 7 days?
6 or so days still, just literally.
Yeah, 6 days,
Yeah, man, 6 days still.
Lovely. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to be looking forward to that. I think Man United will get in 7 days. I think Man United will bring in at least 3 more players, which will be exciting. Arsenal, I don't know what's going on with Yuri Tielemans. Is that still happening? Is that not happening?
Know, man. 1 minute is we're leaving it. Then some people saying we're playing the game of poker. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like I do need to see a centre mid. I do want a right winger. I think they're both equal. And if you offered some of the names in comparison, I'll change it. But I just feel we're more suited out wide than we are in midfield. And we've seen this story before with injuries, with loss of form. You lot already know Granit Xhaka is Arsenal fans' best friend or worst enemy to some, considering the patch we're on. And as I said earlier, it's a thing where how much time are you going to watch the same movie and be surprised at the ending? We kind of know how things happen. It's not that we're not equipped, but I don't think we're equipped in midfield. Yes, we brought in Fabio Vieira and Zinchenko, but if they have to be thrown into midfield, personally, I feel we have to kind of change what we're playing in it because we can't, not that Xhaka and Partey are the most dynamic, but they've got a bit more size to them. If we don't have them, then we're going to have to just do this Wenger ball thing even more. Like, there's no point trying to play like that because we can't assert ourselves. I think if we don't get a centre mid, it's going to harm us, really. I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to look back in a year and we've achieved our goals and I was tweaking, but honestly, if you don't get a centre mid, I think we're in trouble. I don't even think Tielemans brings something. I think he's better than what we have. But in my heart, I don't necessarily think he's the answer, with all due respect.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think it's absurd. I think it's nuts. You guys have got Vieira, Odegaard, Smith Rowe. Xhaka's moving forward now. For me, it points all directions to a deeper midfielder who can replace Partey.
I'd say the 6 and the more Santi Cazorla role that we've missed. I think we need, like you man have Kovacic, we need that as well, because again, that is a form of defending, what you do with the ball sort of thing. And I feel we're starting to learn it, but we need to start taking the sting out of games. You can't
someone that can carry the ball.
Exactly. Yeah, and get you some fouls and get you up the pitch. We haven't necessarily got that. Someone who's going to do that consistently. And if Arteta doesn't want that, or he doesn't feel that he can bring in that sort of quality, then fine. But I have to judge accordingly, because again, we've been down this road before, and with 3 games left, with 3 games played, there's a lot of football left.
But do you think your manager's not doing it because he knows that Zinchenko can play in there as well?
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not concerned about that. Zinchenko can play that. I'm just talking in terms of physicality. People that are more purely going to play behind the 10, the Xhakas, the Bartes, things like that. Big up El Nene, but he's meaty. Lokonga, you need to show you're on something at this moment in time. I can't lie. If something happened to Partey, I'm either doing what you said with Vieira and Zinchenko and changing things, or I'm throwing in El Nene in there purely because I know you're going to give me a 5 or 6 out of 10. Lokonga might be amazing one week, a shit done the next week. I think we need something like that. And I think Arteta clearly knows. And one thing I like about Arsenal, if we can't bring in certain players, there's no point bringing in anyone. But I did think midfield was a priority. You saw what Saliba is doing right now. You see what Jesus is doing. I did kind of want one for pre-season. I did want that in early. I did want this now. I do like Xhaka in that new role. But we know what we're going to get with Xhaka. We need to get someone that can do that to another level. Let my man be a rotation option. Find a 6. I don't think we're signing 2 midfielders. I think we'll be lucky to see 1. If I had to guess, I'd say 1 midfielder and not a winger. But I hope to be proven wrong, man. Really.
So the Pedro Neto link, you think because my man has gone, hasn't he? Pepe, even though Pepe's left. So what, do you think you're not going to replace Nicolas Pepe?
On one hand, how can you replace someone that's not involved, really? And on the other hand, in terms of a body, we need to. There's Europa League, there's more games. But then I look at January, where obviously when you look back at Arsenal's season, one of the things was January. Did we bring in a striker? We didn't, and you can point to that. But the club didn't. So if you've not done it at that most crucial period for Aubameyang, who was your captain and all that jazz, do you have to necessarily do that for Pepe, who's not playing? I believe you have to, but I don't think they're going to move heaven and earth. I mean, 50 million for Pedro Neto, I'd just get it done personally, but yeah, man, I don't think it's happening, man. Yeah,
Zaha's not going Arsenal. Zaha is not leaving Crystal Palace, bro. Crystal Palace is set up perfectly for him. I don't think
he might as well chill off, man.
He's happy there now.
He's in his last year, though, isn't he? Is he not in his last? Is he going to
30 this thing as well? But your worship there, obviously you're an Arsenal fan, or Zaha was. The club, if you can't play for Arsenal, bro, playing under Patrick Vieira, you're the big homie. Obviously, he moved to United at a different time, but you saw what the grass isn't always greener when you make a move. So you might as well relax yourself. Obviously, Jose was even linked with him. I don't know if that's an angle.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Do you think he's going to find a new contract? I think Wolf stays at Crystal Palace for my man gets the super max, blood. He gets the big money, blood. You know what I mean?
That's going to get the payday. But it could be that. It's just when you look back in your career, do you want to say you played for Arsenal, you played under Jose, you've done this and that? If there's one last adventure that you could live, if there's one more financial package you can get, then why not? But the grass isn't always greener. But I would say in Crystal Palace's defense, I wouldn't say there's never been a better time, but they're more equipped. They've got Eze, they've got Elise, they've got Malcolm Oboe, he's coming through. Definitely look in a better shape to sell Zaha than in previous years, but I'd probably keep it. Well, I think he should stay at Palace. I want him at Arsenal if we don't get no one else, but I think he might as well just relax himself, man. Sign a nil, get the bag, do your thing.
Yeah, I think he'll get the big bag at Crystal Palace, stay there. I think it would be a great move, Pedro Neto to Arsenal. But I think that Wolves will price you out of that.
That's the thing. It's as simple as that. Put the bread down. That's the whole reason we didn't get Zaha and we got Pepe. Leo was saying you can do the cash converters, IOU stuff, payday loan. Zaha and Palace wanted upfront piece. So we were shagged really and truly in that regard.
And
so
Chelsea fans, Chelsea fans, Man United's office is in London, so relax. You get me? Relax. You get me? Like Frankie de Jong's agent wasn't there to see you, man. He was there to see us. So behave. You know the ones there, like man wasn't coming to see you, man, bruv. You know what I mean? Todd might still be in San Francisco or something. You man need to behave. You get me? So, like, you man behave, innit? I still think Frankie stays in Barcelona, but if he doesn't, he's coming to us. You man might, I don't know. You man are going to sign Gordon. I don't know. You might go back in for, I don't know, someone else, bruv. Todd Cantwell or something. I really
mean it still, man.
You know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Man are laughing, saying, "Oh, Frankie rejected you. We just signed Casemiro, bro. Who have you signed? Raheem Sterling, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Sterling
City
and
didn't,
Fraser.
and yeah, exactly. And City didn't want him. Like, bro, you're signing players that get rejected from their clubs, and you're laughing at me. Hey, bro, like, relax, innit? Until the window closes, Chelsea fans can't laugh at man. I'll be honest.
I do think
Like,
Chelsea will do a quick Mazza, boy, but
they are doing a quick Mazza, 70 million on board.
not in that aspect, but yeah, man.
Hey, bro,
that get Matisse smiling, man. Cause right now, it's
hey,
shocking,
bro, that's a quick Mazza. That's a quick Mazza, 70 million on
Bro,
board.
I know already. Like, man, them will find a way to get excited if Gordon comes in for 70 mil. Watch it.
Of course.
Watch the way
Of
they will
course.
find a way to pretend like as if they're excited about this one. Huh? Like, I'm not one of these people. Like, I can't get excited about every single new player. It's not. I've seen enough shiny new toys over the last couple of years to know that not every single one I can be excited about. It has to make sense, and if it doesn't make sense. For me, Ziyech, even when Ziyech joined, I wasn't excited. I wanted Sancho. Everybody knows this. Werner, I thought, fuck me, that's an interesting one as well. But the only one I was excited for was Kai. Kai, Thiago Silva, even Shaw wasn't that excited for, but he's turned out to be really good for us. But I can't get excited about just anybody, man. It has to make sense. Sterling doesn't excite me, but Sterling definitely improves us as long as we put the
he
right
improves
players.
you, but he's not an exciting player. But
we have to
he's
get
functional piece of the puzzle that was needed.
But we have to get the right players around Sterling. There's no point in bringing in Sterling and then we don't create any chances for him as well. And bro, his finishing is
with
like
us, you've got to apply that
50-50.
tax in that he ain't got the City teammates, so you're gonna need to help him more, like with us with Jesus.
Yeah, but also like I went to the training session yesterday to watch them shoot because I was like, I need to see this in the flesh. And these guys ain't getting pressed. It's just simple training drills. Pop the ball into the coach, pop it back, shoot on goal. We're seeing people miss the target for fun. Nobody's putting the ball past Kepa, and this is unchallenged, unpressed. No stadium, nobody calling you shit wanker before. Bro, it's insane. It's insane. So if we can't finish under them circumstances, then this is why in the game our finishing is so meaty.
That is funny, you know. That is actually funny. But yeah, for real, Matisse needs a spliff, bro. It's a mad thing.
Just you might need what your brother had, boy.
It's mad though. With still. Man, them say it's only 3 games in, but they're pretending like we ain't gonna see this all season. Like we ain't seen top 4 battles for Chelsea go to the last day for the last like 2 out of the last 3 years. It's insane, man. People are like, I've seen people tweeting we're 2 points ahead of Liverpool. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, is Lord."
It's crazy, but that's one way to look at it, bro. The glass half full on that, bro.
Yeah, that's optimistic. Be optimistic, man.
Fucking hell, man.
It's not that.
I'll be optimistic when we start acting proper, man. When we start acting proper, but these recent targets are insane. Can't lie.
I hear that 100%, man. But yeah, man, big up everyone for watching the show. Dave just messaged me and said we hit 66K on YouTube. So big up everyone inside that supporting the YouTube. A new video just went up as well, like half an hour ago or some shit like that. So yeah, man, big up everyone that's supporting the YouTube. You still got 2 more videos coming out today as well on the YouTube. Make sure you sub to the Mandem as well. What you 2 got coming up for the rest of the day?
Depending on what time's the Champions League stream, I might do a little stream for that, and that's about it. That'll be on Twitch. But yeah, I've already.
What is that, Champions League draw or something like that?
Yeah. A lot of people, obviously, Arsenal got no business even talking about it. But yeah, man, I thought I'd watch it, but I don't even know what time it is. So yeah, I'll probably be back on Twitch. Already done my live streams already. So yeah, that's me.